What's up guys? From time to time we test security cameras, both indoor and outdoor, on our channel Tech Brothers. You know, IMILAB is one of my favorite manufacturers of surveillance cameras. We already tested the IMILAB C30 camera about a year ago, but now I have the new IMILAB C30 Dual. By the way, this is an updated and much improved version of the previous IMILAB C30, which is over 4 years old now, but it is still very popular. The main improvement lies in the two lenses, but unlike other dual-lens cameras, here the two lenses are in vertical position. That is, one on top of the other. Both lenses also got a higher resolution of 3K and many smart features such as human detection, human tracking, pet detection, baby crying detection, sound detection, etc. By the way, another highlight of the IMILAB C30 Dual camera is a panoramic view. The lens on the top rotates 360 degrees to maximize the view. Okay, we will check out these features as well as the video quality, but first let's unbox and take a look at the design of the IMILAB C30 Dual security camera. So the box looks like this. We can see here that the camera works with Xiaomi Home, Amazon Alexa and Google Home. The main features of the camera are located on the sides of the box. By the way, the camera can put just on the table, as well as be hung from the ceiling. I wonder if the ceiling mount is included in the kit. Let's see. So inside we have another smaller box with a user manual, USB Type-C cable, and power adapter. It also has a wall mount and a wall mounting pack that you can use to install the camera on the wall or a ceiling. And finally, we can get the camera out of the box. That's all we have in the kit. You know, I want to show you the IMILAB C30 camera if you don't remember it. It looks like the new IMILAB C30 Dual has the same round head, but the base has been changed. It is bigger now because it has a lens. The back of the head has a speaker, and there is a USB Type-C charging port and reset button on the back of the base. Finally, the camera has a reset button instead of the hole. You can find a QR code at the bottom, which you will likely need to add the camera to the mobile app. By the way, the camera is very easy to install on the wall mount. Just insert it and twist it. You can also use a screwdriver to loosen the bolt and change the camera angle. I want to remind you that the IMILAB C30 Dual is an indoor camera, so you shouldn't install it outdoor because rain, snow, or temperature changes may reduce its lifespan. If you are looking for a memory card slot, it is located right below the top lens. You just need to push the lens upward. However, the memory card doesn't come with it. You know, the new IMILAB C30 Dual has a recognizable design because all companies' cameras are in white color and similar minimalistic design. I like that. Now let's install the app and look at the functions. The first surprise is that the IMILAB C30 Dual camera uses the Xiaomi Home app instead of its own IMILAB Home app. Maybe it is because this camera hasn't been officially released yet, and it will be added in this app later. But now I need to use the Xiaomi Home app. The camera was automatically detected as soon as I opened the app. You just need to enter your Wi-Fi password and then scan a QR code at the bottom of the camera.
Connection to Wi-Fi completed. Pairing to account completed. Device online.
By the way, the IMILAB C30 Dual camera supports 5 and 2.4 GHz bands for Wi-Fi 6 connectivity. Done, the camera is connected. We can see two separate images from the two lenses at once. The controls for two lenses are the same: power on/off, take snapshot, record video, change resolution, and enlarge the image. Both lenses support zoom up to 6x. There is also a microphone button and a mute button under the video screens.
1, 2, 3.
We can also select a dual camera screen, as well as a fixed lens only or a PTZ lens only. The last button is for controlling the PTZ mechanism, so the camera rotates 360 degrees left and right, about 105 degrees up and down. Go into surveillance, and we can see the detection events. In the playback section, we will see the recordings that are stored on the cloud or a memory card. By the way, the IMILAB C30 Dual camera supports SD cards with a capacity range from 16 to 256 gigs. As for the camera settings, first there are image settings with timestamp, lens distortion correction, wide dynamic angle range mode, rotate image, night image settings, and sleep settings. You can also change the volume of the built-in speaker. There are two convenient features available, such as PTZ gesture rotation and dual camera linkage view. If you want, you can disable or enable the status light, data usage warning, and camera calibration. In addition to the camera settings, the app has home surveillance settings that includes monitoring time, push intervals, detection push notifications, and message push type management. You can also use AI functions of the camera, such as baby crying detection, pet detection, human detection, virtual fence, sound detection, family guard, fire detection, and image detection. Finally, you can manage storage in the app settings. Okay, now let's look at some sample videos shot with both lenses of the IMILAB C30 Dual camera. You know the lenses are supposed to be identical with 3K resolution. However, the videos may be a little different, because the lenses are at different heights and the light falls on them differently. So we can see that the videos really have 3K resolution, or 2960 by 1666 pixels. The video quality is great, at least in the daytime. We will also check it out at night, but a little later. Using manual PTZ control, you can rotate one of the lenses, as I do now, but the other lens does not move. You can also go to the settings, AI settings, human detection, and enable human linkage tracking. After that, the camera will automatically track human in the frame. You know, it works very accurately. By the way, the IMILAB C30 Dual supports zooming up to 6x, but it only actually zooms in the application. When it comes to the night shooting, the new IMILAB camera doesn't have spotlights, but it has infrared lights on both lenses. Make sure you select Switch automatically in the night vision settings, because this is what you see without night vision. And this is what it looks like with it. I think you can see everything in this video like it is daytime, but it is black and white. By the way, human detection and tracking works even in total darkness. That's great. So the IMILAB C30 Dual is a good camera for home surveillance. I liked its video quality both day and night, as well as AI features like human detection and tracking. By the way, I haven't had any problems with the app. The connection is fast and reliable, but I still wanted to see this camera in the IMILAB Home app, not Xiaomi Home. As for the two lenses, that's an interesting idea. I think it will be useful for those who have children and pets. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon!